Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol FNMA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis quite a few times in the past, so that's where these red line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, definitely want to get some things updated here. And the first thing I want to do is just a little house cleaning, and by that I'm going to go ahead and delete these lines out of here. Sure, they still pertain to the chart, but they're not necessarily relevant anymore. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion. So let's just try to keep this as clean as possible. And one of the newest, kind of, I think, easiest way to look at this is just to use the moving average from a support standpoint. And that is right there being denoted by the purple line there. Again, moving forward, what you ideally want to see is for the prices to just stay up above that purple line. And given the price is way up there, that may seem kind of goofy, but again, remember, moving average. So as time goes by, that purple line is going to move itself higher and higher. And again, ideally, that's where you want to see the price hold above. Now, if it breaks below there, does that mean that the entire chart is absolutely destroyed? No, I'm not saying that at all, but that is just kind of a very clean, very simplistic way to gauge the health of the current move. This right here, of course, being defined as the move. So the move that happened today, in order to gauge the health of it, as long as the price stays above that purple line, the bulls are in full health, no questions asked. Now, what about areas of resistance? Well, this is where another level of resistance comes into play that I've denoted before, and that's right there at $3.15. And you can see that's essentially right where the price got all hung up. Sure, the price got up above it several times, but I think we can all agree that there's a big difference in terms of what happened with the price when the price was just, very clearly cruising upwards like this at this point, and then all of a sudden was no longer clearly cruising upwards, just got caught up in this area of resistance, and that just makes sense. And I'm not patting myself on the back because I promise I've not moved that red line. If you don't believe me, that's fine. I'm not offended. You can just go back in the video archives and watch. But I am patting charts on the back. Charts do work, and I don't want to come across like this is some sort of secret strategy or secret system. Not at all. If this is something that anybody can learn how to do, you just got to, put in the time and effort. So as it stands right now, 315 is public enemy number one going into tomorrow. The bulls, I would definitely say, have weakened it up, but as we've discussed, definitely still kind of caught up. If you want to picture that as a mud pit, the bulls are caught in the mud pit right now. Still got work to do, so we'll see how they can continue on. But there's still 4 days left this week, so it should be pretty darn interesting. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.